Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda, and today I have a plan with me for the week of May 21st through 27th. This is a little bit of a busy week for me. I actually do have some plans. The kit that I am going to use this week is the Vintage Soul Kit from Creating & Co. This is a kit that was released a couple weeks ago in Paige's shop, and I just instantly fell in love with it and knew that I wanted to use it in May. With what I usually do and lay down the bottom washi first. And I gotta fold my planner in half. As I'm filming, today is Friday. What's today's date? Friday the 18th. I got off work about an hour and a half, no, about an hour early, and came home, and I walked to my bedroom and was gonna put on some comfy clothes, and then did a belly flop on the bed and didn't move for, I don't know, a good 20 minutes probably, basically until my neighbor knocked on the front door and Ronan freaked out. And I had to go outside to open the garage for him. So yeah, I probably would have stayed there for quite a while. Actually, Skylar probably would have come home and I still would have been on the couch in my work clothes, which is not normal for me. Because basically as soon as I walk in the house, I like to get comfortable. I'm going to steal the date dots or date numbers from the kit I used last week. This is from Sabai & Co. And I'm going to put them over the date covers in this kit. Usually I use whatever leftover Charlotte's Paper Company stickers I have, but I like that these are Kiss Cut. So they'll let the pattern in the background show a little more. And I do love the peonies. I actually have a love-hate relationship with peonies. I think they're really beautiful, and I understand why a lot of brides use them in bouquets, but they're finicky and hard to grow, and I feel like they take forever to bloom, and as soon as they bloom, like the first wind that comes through, it just blows all the petals away, and then you have a raggedy looking flower. I think I've had one of my peonies died. It, I don't know, was underwatered or something. It just didn't make it. And the one I still have, I've had for probably 2 years now. And I think each year it only gets like 4 blooms on it. So, I don't know. They're pretty, but they're a pain. I don't know if I could ever be a hardcore peony grower. Let me know what your favorite flower is down below, because I'm really curious now that I've babbled on about peonies for longer than anyone should. Mine is a hydrangea. I love hydrangeas so much. I love the blue hydrangeas. And I actually just learned back in 2015, my mom and I went to Victoria, BC, and we went to the Petrarch Gardens, and I just learned that there was more than one kind of hydrangea. I thought they were all just super fluffy, but there's also the kinds that are, I think they're called like lace hydrangeas or something like that, where they'll get the normal flowers around the outside, but then the inside stays like little tiny balled up blooms, kind of like how they look before they fully bloom. And I actually have one of those in my yard, and for the basically up until that trip, I thought that my hydrangea was sick. So I'm glad that I found out that it wasn't sick and I wasn't harming it. Where are the flags? There they are. I don't know why it always takes me so long to find the flags. I know exactly where they are, but I forget. Ronan, no bark. My dog doesn't make sense to me. He's so protective in the house. But as soon as we open the door, he loses himself when like there's somebody on the porch or people come in the door. He just freaks out. He loves people so much, but I guess in the house he feels like he's protecting. So he growls and barks. And he didn't used to, but now he's gotten more mouthy lately as he gets older. He's turning into an ornery old man. He also has our neighbor trained really well. My parents are on, like if you're looking at my house from the street, my parents are on the left, and then my other neighbors are on the right. We have an easement between our homes. So it's technically our property, but we can't have anything on the easement because obviously the county has to get back there or be able to get back there when they need to. But Ronan sits at our fence, stares across the easement into our neighbor's backyard, and waits until the husband acknowledges him and brings him a treat. So he's got our neighbors so trained now that they know he needs to have dinner first. And actually I was watering my flowers yesterday and the neighbor walked up and said, "Has Ronan had his dinner? Is it okay if I give him a treat?" And you know, I'm not going to tell him no, but I told him that Ronan had him trained really well and he thought that was funny. He said, "I don't mind, I like it." I'm going to try something a little different this week. I want to put all of my full boxes in the middle. I'm going to do my Ombre Heart checklist boxes on the bottom and then leave the top parts kind of a little white spacey, probably not super white spacey, but for all of my like calls and appointments and things like that. And I'm gonna try really hard during this whole video to not flip my planner on you guys. We'll see if it works. So this weekend, this coming weekend, not this weekend we're on right now, Maddie's been telling us for a while now that his eyes, that he can't see. So we've been waiting to hear if his mom was going to take him in to get his eyes checked. And this last weekend we just decided we were going to take him in. So I made both of us an appointment for Saturday. So he can get his eyes checked, see if we need to get him glasses. And I am finally going to set up an appointment, or I have set up an appointment for contact lenses. So I'm a little nervous, a little excited to see how that goes. I am far, I can never remember. I'm nearsighted, so that means I can't see things far away, right? And it's not bad, but I do work on a computer all day long, so I do wear my glasses while I'm at work, But we have headsets for our phones. We don't have like a regular phone system. We use a lot of Microsoft products and we use Skype for business. And so I like to listen to either audiobooks or music while I work, and wearing my glasses under the headphones, it really presses on like my upper ear, the cartilage up there, and it starts to ache, but it's usually only my right ear that aches. So I can go without wearing my glasses, but I shouldn't, because I don't need to strain my eyes looking at the computer screen, but it's also like I'm close enough to my computer screens, but at the same time far enough away. So I actually finally enrolled in iVision, or yeah, our vision insurance last year, and still never went. So getting the kiddo in was also a good opportunity and excuse for me to go in and get my eyes rechecked and finally do the contact fitting. So I am looking forward to it. I remember when I was younger, I used to be so jealous of my brother because he got to get glasses and I didn't, and I wanted them so badly. And now I'm annoyed about having to wear glasses, especially like driving, and I always panic if like I leave my glasses on my desk at home because I was working on schoolwork or something, and then I have to drive somewhere, especially places I've never been before, and you have to look at street signs. I always panic when I don't have my glasses because I can't see. Let me know down below if you relate. Okay. I'm gonna take a little break right now because I know my camera probably wants to shut off soon, and go get some water, and then I'll start on this again. Alright, so I pulled out a couple stickers for when we get to planning, and I tried to think about what boxes I want to use where. I know for sure this is going to be the quote box, so I'm going to put that down and get it out of the way so I stop looking at it. I always lay this down really crooked. And then my whole sidebar goes crooked. There. I'll try that. Alright. So for the weekend, I usually like to try and pick two boxes that are pretty similar. I think I'm going to use these two boxes next to each other, so that way I can kind of put the weekend banner up at the top. There we go. I think these are a little crooked, so that box isn't all the way on top of the others. And we'll put this box down. Okay. Now to decide for the rest of the week. I think I like this box for Monday. And then maybe do the key for Tuesday to break up the busy boxes with the... Okay, and now I'm gonna do the key here. to break up the boxes a bit. That's not the greatest. I think I want to do this camera for the weekend, or for Friday. And then we'll do the suitcases next, or on Thursday. And then I'll do the typewriter on Wednesday. And since the bottom washi is all of these lights and mason jars, I don't really need that pattern again, so I'll save it for something. So now I'm gonna lay down some today headers at the top. And then we can get into planning day by day. We don't have a lot going on this weekend. It's gonna be kind of a relaxing weekend. I also need to get my butt in gear and study. I have if today's the 18th, I have 13 days until the end of my term. And I right now have my microeconomics class test scheduled for the Sunday of this week. So I think that's the 27th. And I've got 4 modules left. It might be 5, I'm not entirely sure. I just finished module 2 yesterday, and I think there's 6 modules total. And then June 1st isn't too far away, and I will be into my 5th term. That's not very... Those are all kind of crooked. Oh well. Alright, so Monday I am running. I am gonna make it easier on my... I do need to make this part easier on myself by flipping my planner. Okay, so I've got a run, a video, nope, this is an Instagram post, and a video. And then I also have, let me finish these and then I'll go through what I have. Okay, so now that I have that done, we can go ahead and get into the actual plans. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit. Okay, so plans for Monday are a music party, and that's it. I'm going to use a full box for this so I can use less washi. Let's go with... Since this is kind of a busy pattern, I think I'm going to use one of the regular boxes here, the kind of taupey colored one. So let's see. Do that. Okay, and then I'm going to put a music note. Let's do this one, if I can get it up. Come on. Corner's just stuck a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna put it down here. Let's see. Tuesday I have a friend's birthday. So what do I want to use? I was thinking about using one of Paige's birthday labels, but instead I think I'm going to use this pattern box here. Use some more of this washi. Actually, I'm going to use this bottom piece here on the top. That's a little better. Still a little crooked, but that's okay. There. And then I'm going to use an Oscar birthday label for this one. I think I like him with that party hat because that greenish blue kind of goes with this kit. At least it doesn't stand out too terribly against it. Okay. The next thing, actually, this day is pretty busy. So I have a violin lesson, a call, and it's another friend's birthday. So for this one, I am going to use a quarter box for the birthday. I need some washi. Probably use just the small strips of washi. And then I'm going to use probably these, one of each of these colors here. Let's see. Now let's go with I'm gonna go with this, and then I'm gonna layer the quarter box on top of the washi, or the full box up here. Okay, so let's do my lesson with this kind of pale greenish blue. My my student mentor call, we can do this orangey peach color. And then for my friend's birthday, I think I want to use the taupe box. Or I think I'm going to put her birthday over the to-do list because I don't typically have a lot to do on Wednesdays, and I really like this box, so I don't want to cover it. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit so that top part's gonna show, but there are balloons that will cover it up. So instead of using an Oscar, I'll just use the balloons for her birthday. There we go. While I'm thinking about it, I'm also going to put down the diary, or this is a planner, but I think it's good for marking a call. And then I want another music note, so I'm gonna go with this one here. To mark my actual lesson. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see, where's my sticky note? That's it for Wednesday. Thursday, I don't have anything going on yet. Friday, I'm gonna mark that it's a kiddo weekend. So probably just use this appointment label. I think that'd be cute. Yeah, and I'll use this strip of washi up here. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna put the little car icon sticker down too. And let's go ahead and put down the weekend banner now. If I can get it off the sheet. I might, what do I want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna use these two washi sheets that are the same size and kind of line them up with the one on Friday. Actually, I'm going to line them up with the dotted line on the bottom of this first box. So I'm going to pull this guy up really fast. So Saturday we have an eye appointment for Maddie and an eye appointment for me. And Sunday is when I'm planning to take my microeconomics test. There we go. I don't know why I struggled putting that piece down for so long. Okay. So for our eye appointments, maybe I will split them up just to take up space and to use some more of these labels, appointment labels. And then I can use a quarter box. Actually, that's not a big enough piece. And all I have are big pieces left. Actually, it might be cutting it a little close. What do I want to do? I could take one of these pieces and trim them a little. Or I can not make things complicated and just lay this up here and put a quarter box, half box down. Which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip this around though and fix these two things really fast. Okay. All right, so now I think I'm gonna use a blue box because Maddie's favorite color is blue. Alright, and I don't have anything to mark eye appointments, but I do have some appointment labels, but they're more like doctors and calendar appointment stuff, and that's not quite the right green. Actually, I have a kit with glasses for deco that I can use. I still have all of my kit scraps. And this one, where did I put it? I kind of like to butcher my pages and not butcher them, Frankenstein them, so that I can get rid of the pages with very little left. Alright, so gotta pull this towards me. Kind of put that in the center there. That's good. And now the last thing for Sunday, like I said, is my test. I'm going to use this little Oscar to mark that. And I need a piece of washi, but I don't really want to use these big washies. It'll be okay. No, let's save the pretty one for a day that's not a test. Okay. And let's just use a quarter box. So I'm going to use, do I care if I use the blue again? I'll use the taupe because the laptop is pink. Okay. Do I want Oscar poking up out of this? Yeah. We'll do that to kind of take up some of that washi space. Alright, so next is the sidebar. You'll probably hear Skylar talking because he's right behind us playing games online.
Really?
So I'm going to start with my habit tracker like always. I'm gonna use the peachy orange color. Also, sorry there's so much shadow now. The sun's coming through our front room window. And I like to plan on the ottoman because it's comfortable. Okay, so now I'm gonna put down the goals header because I'm gonna have some pretty big goals to crush.
Yeah. Do you have his own shop or?
There we go. That's a little crooked.
Okay.
I moved us over into the sun so that hopefully you could see a little better. Okay. So for goals, I'm going to lay down the last ombre heart checklist. Oh, the other night, Skylar, I was watching probably a sticker haul video, and they said ombre, and Skylar asked what that was. There was another term that I had to explain to him. Oh, he asked what washi was not long ago. Okay, this sidebar's not going down very straight, so I have to flip it. Okay, that's a lot better. And then I think instead of instead of to clean, I'm gonna write in odds and ends, which will include cleaning. Or, yeah, that's what I want to do. Because sometimes I write in, like, when Ronan needs flea meds, and other such things.
It's like me calling him out about oxymoron today.
Alrighty. That's good. So at the bottom here, I'm just going to lay down some deco. And put in this little laundry basket for my odds and ends. That's pretty for down there.
Definitely go run a mill for $17 an hour with $2 guaranteed after 60 days.
Okay, and then
Have you ever ran a mill before?
I'm gonna put the creating and co-releases up for Friday. Maybe I'll just fill in this space with the releases. What can I use? Let's go with a label. I'm going to use the peach one. And
yep. And you babysit the machine.
there we go. So really the only day I have to fill in is Thursday. And I like how this looks. I feel like I want some deco, but I'm going to write in all my plans and then I will see where I need to fill in some spaces. All right, so this is what my spread looks like so far. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And it's nice that I had a lot more to fill in on camera than I normally do, so except for Thursday. And I'll probably honestly just end up filling that up with the TV icon or something and binge watching a show. I didn't put in my YouTube videos for Wednesday and Friday yet because I'm still not sure what I want to upload. I might do a Tarte haul slash try on Wednesday, and Friday will probably be my TBR for the Relaxathon Readathon that is being hosted in by Paige in the Creating and Co book club group on Facebook. Yeah, so far I think this looks really good, and I can't wait to fill up the rest of the week. I think I might put in a little bit of deco here and there, but overall it's a pretty good looking spread, I think. So I'm going to show you what I have left. I still have quite a bit of deco on this sheet, some functional stickers, but I usually end up putting these in throughout the week as things either arrive or just to fill in space. Then I've got a couple of half boxes left. I've got all of the flag checklists, canceled, rescheduled, not happening stickers that if I end up having to reschedule my exam, I'll use. I've got a couple appointment labels left. I've got some headers and little things and some habit trackers. I've got one full box left, a couple strips of washi and some quarter boxes. And then all I have left for this page are the dots. I didn't really want to put in the gold foiled Happy Planner stickers for this spread just because I like how muted it is, and I like that there isn't glitter or foil in this kit. So I'm not going to use these on top of the dinner icons like I normally do. I'm just going to leave it as is, but I will Frankenstein these pages together so that I don't have 6 of them with just a few stickers left rolling around. So yeah, this is what my spread looks like. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. And as always, if you have any tips or tricks, please leave those down in the comments below, and I will chat with you there until my next video. Bye!